Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Driving through the middle. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Eder Militao kept his eye on it, and he's there. Alexander-Arnold. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I think you're going to have to go a very long way to find a better all-round midfielder than Fede Valverde. He's got the engine to do all the covering, but he's a lot more than that. He's got the strength, the tackling ability, good composure on the ball and balance in his game. So you'd really struggle to find any weakness.
And the shot! That is ended up in no man's land. And here's Vinicius Junior, and it's Camavinga. Can he get on the end of this? And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Bellingham. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe. Now it's Valverde. Neither side yet able to find the net. Valverde takes control of it and he's on the move. And it's Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. Looking for options for movement. And a shot! Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Yeah, a callous act that was used to rescue a desperate moment, Peter. They dug a deep hole for themselves there.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. This is a great chance to take a lead. Valverde! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Madrid trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game.
Real chance! Goal! First blood drawn. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Now it's Vinicius Junior, played back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
That's tidy. Valverde, out towards the flank. He's had it taken off him. Vinicius Junior. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Nicely weighted ball. Chouameni. Madrid disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Valverde wins the duel this time. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague and they look worried. Chouameni. Now Howson. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Eder Militao gets across to intercept that. Vinicius Junior. Looking for the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that's neat. Knocks it out wide. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Camavinga. And he's managed to get rid. Courtois claims it, and the danger puck. And the first 45 minutes are up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Madrid can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. So off we go once more. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he cuts out the supply, and they win it back again. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get it through?
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Cham, Militao. Caught offside that time. Militao. And it's Chouameni. Now, can they get him away? Ah, he's fizzed it forward. And it's Valverde. Oh, good take in a good area. Pulls it back. And now they can clear their lines. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And smartly reclaimed. Valverde! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. He's on it. Can he get away? Might be danger here. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Madrid with this to level it up. Stop from Courtois. Loose ball. Oh, what has happened here? Opts to play it back. Valverde! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
El dorsal 6, el dorsal 7 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 21, el dorsal 8, el dorsal 11. Cambio de
Tries to play it through. He's shifting through the gears here. chance for a shot! Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, nicely intercepted. Eder Militao. Camavinga. Madrid still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick.
Great chance! He's scored! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 14.
Madrid making another change here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Madrid go in search of a late winner. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Camavinga picks it up out wide. Pass is just off target.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Mbappe. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Ceballos. Mbappe. And here's Rodrigo.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Camavinga. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Back into the middle. Passes short and sharp. Eder Militao spots it and intercepts. Camavinga. And it's Bellingham. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. That's a little off target. Eder Militao. Now Hausen. Rodrigo is onto it in a flash. That has not gone well. Alexander-Arnold. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
Los dos equipos siguen empatados, así que nos vamos a la prórroga. Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 12, El dorsal 3.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them
El
still.
dorsal 2. El dorsal 4. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
And here's Mbappe. Very nicely done. Shapes to shoot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Eder Militao. Mendy. Camavinga. And it's Diaz. Howson. That's Brahim Diaz. And here's Rodrigo. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Valverde.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. A probing pass, that's beautifully weighted. Look at the space here. It'll be a throw-in. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior. Chouameni. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that's it for the first half of extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. This is the time you need that pace.
And claimed it back swiftly. Brahim Diaz. Ceballos. That's an imaginative pass. Little pass back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Brahim Diaz.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Great ball, and he's in here. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Brahim Diaz. And that's it, nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
Now the time for brave hearts and strong minds. An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. Oh, it's saved, pretty much straight at him.
Well, in trying to get clever, that ended up being too comfortable for the keeper.
And stepping up, the skipper. Oh, what a save!
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Valverde will take their second. Oh, calm as you like.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
So, the second man in line. Top corner.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Rodrigo will take the third penalty. Good penalty, just steered it the other way.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Vinicius Junior is third in line. Big character, big moment, big save. Madrid with the chance to go 2 up. Oh, good take, keeper committed himself. 2 to the good. He must, but can he? What poise, what noise.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times, never looked like missing.
So this to seal it. Oh, brilliant, he had to save it, and he did.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
It's in, he's kept them in it. It's 3 apiece. So both teams effectively 1 kick away from the precipice. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outsteered him there, which gave him the edge.
So all eyes on the goalkeeper. Off the post!
Oh, that's unlucky. Got almost everything right.
Alaba is the second of the unscheduled takers. It's in, too smart for the keeper.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. Saved! And there's your hero! Madrid have won it by the barest of margins. 2 sides more or less inseparable until the final kick of the ball from the spot.
Well, what a way to finish a long, hard match. Those players can be really...
Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Dembele. And it's Cham. It's a good spell of possession. Thuram! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Chouameni with the short one. Delivers with whip. Alexander-Arnold attempts a clearance. Looking for a runner. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Not the most accurate pass. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Brazil have produced some of the best centre-halves around, and I think Militao is up there in that lineage, Peter. He's very quick and aggressive, and while he does have the odd...
Mbappe! Oh, he's been caught on it here! Cleared away. Chouameni.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Steaming on goalwards. He's had a shot! Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Thuram. France finding their passes. Oh, well played, well played. Valverde. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Madrid, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Now he's off and running. Mbappe! Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. And now the breakaway. And it's Valverde. Tries to play it through. Look at the space here. He's found some space. Mignon defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Howson. Valverde. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Opts for safety. And it's Valverde. Here's Cham. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Looking for the run. Driving on and making good progress. Camavinga. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And here's Mbappe. Dembele. Camavinga. And it's Doué. Great vision. Chouameni. Hernandez. And he skips past his man. And no, that was never going to make it. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's picked his way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Camavinga, Chouameni. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the pass is intercepted. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Mbappe! And there's the end of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So your views on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Hernandez gets into a good position. Up he goes! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
France have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Koundé. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Alexander-Arnold. Can he get on the end of this? And the finish! They've done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Hernandez receives it in a wide position. And he's there to get it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Doué. Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Stood up well to him there.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Thuram.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Mbappe. And a chance! Goal! France! And they get themselves in front! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 8, el dorsal 14.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
El dorsal 7.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
El dorsal 6, el dorsal 19, el dorsal 21, el dorsal
75
11,
minutes played.
El dorsal 2. Se va a realizar
Rodrigo.
un cambio de jugadores.
And he's had a hit! And that could have brought them level.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
It's a lovely, neat pass.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And here's Rodrigo. Well, that's a real chance! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
It's their second corner of the game. Now it's Brahim Diaz. France are looking to go forward now. No, that's been intercepted. And here's Rodrigo. Great ball, and he's... Mbappe! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
There's the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Kolo Muani really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
All hands on deck for this one. And it's been taken short. Thuram's cross.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it's Carvajal. And here's Mbappe.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Now it's Thuram. Now it's Kolo Muani. Eder Militao. Keeper's got good distance on that. Carvajal making good progress on the right-hand side. And Dani Ceballos. And here's Rodrigo. Lovely, now then. Takes a shot! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! And the referee brings it to a close. Madrid have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Rodrigo taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Madrid leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.